Okay, so the AI race is definitely on, and it is moving at, well, breakneck speed. You've got all the tech giants chasing after the biggest, the most powerful models out there. But what if I told you there's a different kind of AI quietly emerging, one that's built on a completely different set of principles? Let's dig into what that actually means.
And it really makes you stop and think, doesn't it? As we get used to all these incredible new tools, what's the hidden cost? I mean, the convenience is amazing, no one's denying that, but it turns out there's a price tag, a big one, for both our planet and our privacy, and we're really just starting to get our heads around it.
So that brings us right to the heart of the matter, this central tension in modern AI. You could call it the AI dilemma. And really, it's a fundamental trade-off that all of us are making, sometimes without even realizing it. And here's what that trade-off looks like laid out plain and simple. On the one hand, you've got the incredible promise of AI, right? We're talking instant answers, a huge boost to creativity, making our daily life so much more efficient. But then there's the other side of the coin, the steep price. Training these gigantic AI models, it takes a massive amount of energy. It often relies on collecting just tons of our data, and it leaves a pretty significant environmental footprint behind. So the big question is, do we just have to accept this? Is this trade-off just part of the deal? Well, some folks are saying, absolutely not. And that's leading them to a completely different way of thinking about how to build AI in the first place. And this new alternative is actually coming from a pretty interesting place, a not-for-profit European tech company. So instead of trying to build the biggest, most powerful AI on the block, they're focused on something else entirely. They're building a tool that's designed to be helpful, sure, but also private, and this is key, designed with the planet in mind right from the get-go. So, how exactly are they pulling this off? Well, it all starts with building smarter, greener tech, literally from the ground up. This isn't some green feature they've tacked on at the end. No, this is about making really thoughtful design choices from day one. They call it a thoughtful AI philosophy, and it's got a few key ingredients. First off, they use smaller, much more efficient models that just don't need as much power. Second, they deliberately avoid the really energy-hungry stuff like AI video generation. And third, and this is a really big deal, the AI features are totally optional. You can just turn them off with a single click. That puts you in control and, of course, saves energy. But here's the thing. Just reducing their footprint, that's only step one for them. They've built this whole system they call a planet-first energy model. It's a simple three-step plan. Step one, they track every bit of energy their AI uses. Step two, they invest directly in 100% clean energy. And step three, get this, their goal is to generate more renewable energy than their AI even uses. We're talking a net positive impact. Pretty incredible, right? And, this isn't just some nice idea on a whiteboard. They're putting their money where their mouth is. We're talking a concrete commitment of 18 million euros, which they're investing in real projects like expanding solar parks. It just goes to show you that this planet-first mission is truly baked into how they do business. It's not just a clever marketing slogan. And to make sure they stay on track, they are all about transparency. They've even got public tools like an AI energy score, so literally anyone can check in on the efficiency of their models and see for themselves. I mean, come on. That level of openness is something you don't really see in the tech world very often. Now, what's really interesting is how this whole planet-first idea is deeply tied to their other main pillar, putting user privacy first. And when you think about it, in their philosophy, you can't really have one without the other. They're two sides of the same coin. Their mission statement says it all, and it's so direct. Here for the planet, not your data. Wow. I mean, that's a pretty powerful line in the sand, right? It's a declaration that their entire business model isn't built on scooping up and selling your information. Okay, so how do they actually make that happen? It comes down to a few really smart structural decisions. For starters, they built their own independent search infrastructure in Europe, which gives them total control. And unlike the big tech giants, they don't also run your email or your maps, so they literally can't connect the dots and build a giant profile of your entire life. The bottom line is simple. They collect the absolute bare minimum of data needed for the thing to work, and that's it. Not a single byte more. And it's not just a promise, it's actually backed by the law. Because they're a European company, they have to follow GDPR. That's the General Data Protection Regulation. And if you're not familiar, this is one of the strictest privacy laws on the planet. It's specifically designed to give you, the individual, control over your personal data. So it's a legal framework that just reinforces everything they're trying to do with their privacy-first design. So, when you put all of this together, you've got the sustainable energy on one side and this deep commitment to privacy on the other. It really makes you ask a bigger question. What does this actually mean for the future of AI? I mean, could this be a whole new path forward? What this model really suggests is that maybe, just maybe, we don't have to accept the current trade offs as a given. It shows that it's actually possible to build powerful, useful technology that serves people without, trashing the planet or selling out our privacy. It proves there's another way to do things. And all of that leaves us with one last really important question to chew on. As we're all shaping the future of AI, can we build technology that isn't just intelligent, but is also kind? The answer to that question might just define this next era of innovation. It's definitely something to think about.